don't mean a thing. All you got to do is sing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. Does everyone know this song? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, I want to teach you this one part. When I say, do-ah, 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 I'm going to point to you and you guys go, do-ah, do-ah, do-ah. Sound good? Ready? Do-ah, 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 do-ah. You guys have to have energy and feeling and swing. Do-ah, 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 do-ah. Okay, you guys are getting it. I'm proud of you guys. My name is Roobvia Bernadin, and I'm currently a junior at the Boston Arts Academy, where I study in music and major in jazz. I've loved singing ever since I was in the elementary school chorus. As my choir director banged on the keys of the piano, I closed my eyes and imagined millions watching me perform. It came so easily to me that it was all I wanted to do. I started to feel like that song. Without music, it didn't mean a thing. That was fine until I got into middle school, when the school's music programs were cut. I started 6th grade at the Washington Irving Middle School in Rosendale, and I had no music. I was bored, 12, and bland. I would just go home and stare at the television screen all afternoon, my brain turning into mush. But one day, a piece of paper on my school's bulletin board caught my eye. In big, bright, colorful letters, it said, Citizen Schools. I read about this place to go after school, where I could explore in new talents and take new apprenticeships in things like solo car design, social justice, and something called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire that was taught by people from Fidelity Investments. It was like hearing some swing again. It was like, do-ah, 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 do-ah. Now you guys are getting it. I live in Hyde Park with my mother and little sister. My mother's here tonight. Mommy, say hi. Hi, Mom. Both of my parents immigrated here from Haiti. And like so many other kids in Boston, I still have family there who went a lot through the earthquake. This year's been hard, and it's reminded me to appreciate how lucky I am and how passionate I am about helping others. Now, if I'm not excited about something, it don't mean a thing. But when I do get excited, I get passionate. A few years ago, I was interning at Citizen Schools and listening to the teachers being trained. The speaker was explaining how the brain works and how it related to students. I never cared too much about science, but suddenly, science had swing. As soon as I got home, I went on the computer and researched the brain for hours, Googling pictures and diagrams until I had bags under my eyes that reached my chin. I'll always love singing, but that night, I knew I wanted to become a brain surgeon. And when I say that, thank you. When I say that to people, it blows their minds. I know what people expect of me as a person of color. They don't expect me to excel, but it doesn't stop me. Last summer, I spent last summer studying psychology at Harvard. Thank you. Citizen Schools made a lot of things swing for me that helped me become the successful person I am today. Visiting Brown University in 8th grade made college swing for me. From the minute I started students talk about the sense of community and saw an amazing performance on the stage, I knew that was the place for me. And this summer, I know for sure, I have been accepted to study neuroscience at Brown's summer program. And next fall, I plan to apply there, pre-med. Some of the other big swing moments for me came from people who are here tonight, like Jolie Siegel from Chill Hall and Stewart. Jolie was my volunteer writing coach in Citizen School's special 8th grade academy. I don't know how she did it, but Jolie made writing essays into something exciting. And to this day, I still think of the tips she gave me as an 8th grader to write my essays. Jolie, raise your hand. Another teaching fellow I had was named Linda Wells. When I said I didn't want to do my homework because it was too hard, she sat me down and explained math problems to me, and she made sure she didn't leave until I understood them. I think she's here tonight too. Would you raise your hand, Linda? Well, I still love her, even though she's not here. Dan Goldsberry was the teaching fellow at 8th Grade Academy, and when I met him, I didn't know a lot about high schools in Boston. But I remember Dan telling me that I do not have to let a computer choose my future for me. I could apply to the school that I wanted to go to. He introduced me to a great high school that lets you major in singing, and of course, helps you prepare for college. And here I am, and so is Dan. Hi, Dan. All these experiences I had at Citizen School show me how to find my own swing. A few months ago, for instance, I used my dad's connections. My dad is the housekeeping manager for the New England Baptist Hospital. He's working a night shift tonight, but he's sending me all of his support. One day, I went with him to work and introduced myself to the brain surgeons. I convinced them to show me their equipment and teach me what to do, and I loved every minute of it. The fact is, kids can get passionate about anything if you can get them to feel the swing. When you get adults showing kids how fun and interesting things are, it's amazing what we'll achieve on our own. And because of your support, more and more kids across the country will be singing, "Dua, dua, dua, dua." Thank you so much for your time.